If you go into most department stores today or nurseries or something like that, you'll find that they're selling paper whites and also amaryllis plants, something that you're supposed to grow during this Advent season so that by Christmas they now bloom. It's forcing the bulbs to bloom at a time when they're not supposed to. I'm not sure how this started, but there used to be a custom on the feast of St. Andrew that people, especially in Northern Europe, where this time was very dark and very cold, would go down and cut the branches of fruit trees, apples and cherry trees especially, bring them in and put them near the fireplace in hot water. Hopefully by Christmas time, these branches would start to bloom. There'd be flowers on them. There was something very bright, very cheerful in the middle of winter. Today, as we begin our Advent season, we're reminded that the apostles, especially St. Andrew, whose feast we celebrate today, went around into a world that was darkened with sin, darkened with violence, preaching to them the good news. There would be something bright in the midst of difficulties. Especially for those Christians, the early Christians, it was a time of persecution, very dark moments in church history. Today we do suffer ourselves with the pandemic and other problems that we're having in the world. And yet we're reminded that even in this darkness, there is something bright. That Jesus, who came on Christmas Day, came into the world to brighten a darkened world. Even in the midst of our difficulties, we're reminded that Jesus comes to us each day. No matter how difficult the situation may be, Christ is the light of our life. Christ does come to bring us light, to bring us happiness, to bring us joy in the midst of difficulties. The question is, can we find Jesus even in those darkest moments of our lives?